Bay. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go, and starting in this one, Drew Rasmussen.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Rasmussen. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
1-2 now. And down on strikes, and one gone. And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. And there's a foul ball. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. And that chance handled. The throw to first, and that is that. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Tigers lead one, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound today, Spencer Turnbull. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it hits the fence. And just a single as they hustle the ball back to the infield. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Manuel Margot. He swings and drives one out to deep left field, and it drops foul into the corner. Kicks and deals. This one high in the air to left center. Vierling sizing this one up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lowe, second in the AL in home runs. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Arozarena flies around third, and that's a double. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now batting Wander Franco. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And a pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
He swings and fouls one off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here is Austin Meadows. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Got him swinging.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
The first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
Yeah, just looking lost at the plate this first AB. Some of those swings aren't even close.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Josh Lowe. Ripped on a line to center. Vierland racing over to make the catch. And now it's Jose Siri. swing and a base hit. Ramirez rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in. Bethencourt headed for the plate. The relay. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's 3-zip. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. On the money. Nice play. They put 2 on the board. 3 hits. No errors. No one left. We head on now to the top of the third. Rays 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field. New inning getting started. The batter now, Javier Baez. And the right-hander back to work. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now the third baseman, Nick Maton.
The third baseman.
Rasmussen, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018.
One strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Baddoo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is down low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Manuel Margot up to the plate. Margot batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Turnbull back to work. Line drive to short and caught.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Out to center. Vierling moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. But they lead at 3-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
And he deals. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Ah!
On the ground to the left. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Cabrera now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Rasmussen picks over Vierling back easily. Vierling gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's the strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Carpenter in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. That one missed. In the air to left center. Arozarena after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. One left for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Wander Franco.
The shortstop.
And a pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Lined into left center, base hit. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So now here's the DH, Josh Lowe. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Line drive, caught. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. On a line out towards center. Bierman puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's the right fielder, Manuel Margot. In the air out towards right center. Meadows makes the catch, and that'll do it. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's Austin Meadows.
Austin Meadows.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And now 1-2. And that's the strikeout looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
To first, and that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're on the short end. Back here at the ballpark, down the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The line to kick the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Lau at the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Now a fly ball to right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
New pitcher on now, Matthew Boyd. He's making his second appearance of the season. Man at second with one away. And stepping in for the Rays, Harold Ramirez. Into center and a base hit. Franco on his way home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a couple more. It's 8-0.
I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. But no, he takes the turn and holds at first base. It's a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first with one gone. Jose Siri, the next to hit. Out there to center. Bierlin pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena. The other way. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now top 6. And now Nick Maton.
The third baseman, Nick
Maton, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Arozarena makes the grab, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Akil Baddoo. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Left-hand batter waits. Out towards right center field. Margot settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Matt Vierling. And a foul ball. The 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch, inning over. So they make short work of him there. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Yandy Diaz. The pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
The batter, number 8.
Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive at 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Carpenter makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Man at first, Harold Ramirez at the dish. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa as the lead holds at 8-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, and here's the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Rasmussen back to work. Popped up. Ramirez makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Haas now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. And the next pitch is way outside. And here it comes. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one is hammered right field. Margot moving back. Back some more. And it is gone. He leaves the yard to right. His first homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 8-1.
might need fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Meadows, the next to hit, takes ball one. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Here's a high chopper, and the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 8. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. And the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And here is Josh Lowe. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Carpenter makes the catch, and there's one away. Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. This one in the air, center field. Vierland makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. That smash towards center. Racing makes the catch. And that'll do it. Welcome back. We go to the 8th, and now it's Jonathan Schoop. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Franco on to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's Javier Baez. On the ground out to short. Franco jumps, throws. Awesome play there.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 0-1. And a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounced up the middle. Franco on to first. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Tigers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Manuel Margot. The line of the pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So Margot is aboard. Yandy Diaz digs in now. Liner caught at second. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. That one ripped. Vierland puts it away. 2 away.
Now batting.
Wander Franco next to hit for the Rays. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
On the mound now, Ronnie Garcia. Ripped on a line, and that's the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. Rasmussen back to work. That one drifts inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Out to short. Slings it across. Just one out remaining for the Tigers. And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. This one lifted in the air, left field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And he's got a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Man at second. And there's a ball. Move to second. Cabrera back in on a dive. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. That one in for a strike. 2-2. A swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game with jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.